Once upon a time, there was a world where people had to actually seek out information, where they often drove around looking for a business and had to read signs to find out if they were open or not, where singles had to actually approach others in person if they were interested in them.
It's actually hard to imagine how we used to meet people, how people really got to know the man they marry or the woman that they love, you know. You hear stories from our parents and our grandparents and they're so sweet, like they're from some storybook or fairy tale. These apps are ruining that.
And although many apps have created a major barrier between face-to-face communication, Nanaimo is lucky to have some local apps that are striving to reconnect us.
What we are creating is a new social network for people to start going out from their virtual life behind the computer and start going outside and socializing in real life.
Maria and Nova have been working hard on the recently launched app called Vmee, where users go out and meet at designated V spots.
You can press the search button and then it will show you all the V spots that are near you. And then you can see how many people, how many users we have there that uses the app.
When you see someone you're interested in, you can see from their profile what sort of food or drink they like, and send something over to them to show your interest.
And then if they accept, you can approach them and start the date.
Maria and Nova both know the feeling of being new in town.
It's so hard to meet new people here. It is so hard, especially if you're international.
When I moved back here, I really didn't have a group of friends that I could go to, that I could go and call up if they want to go for a coffee or a walk, or someone to go to the gym with.
If you want to go for a hike, for a walk, go to the pool, you want to play tennis, you want a partner, you will have that option on Vmee. It's not only for dating.
Angie Barnard has partnered up with the Nanaimo Chamber of Commerce to launch the Smart Living Nanaimo app, which also aims to get people out and supporting local businesses.
We used multiple resources, old school. So we looked up things in the phone book. We would watch a television commercial and it would tell us what we need to buy. Whereas in this day and age, there's an infinite number of resources that you can look at and sources that you can look at for suggestions on where to go and you know, what to buy.
The Smart Living app aims to cut through all the noise that exists online today and simplify how we engage with our community.
We're very specifically going after businesses that want to invite you into their store and experience their local services. Nothing's more frustrating than going to a restaurant and it's closed its doors or it's moved locations. So now, if you actually go to the app, it's probably the most timely and up-to-date communication tool that we have.
Angie and the ladies from Vmee agree that Nanaimo is a perfect hub to plug these apps into.
People here love local and they support local, and I think this is an amazing place to start the app.
We have a tight downtown core of people who like to go out and socialize. And once we can tap into that group and get everyone excited, they have a new means to communicate rather than Facebook or Tinder or being stood up from POF date.
There's a lot of fantastic things happening in Nanaimo. There's a lot of independent stores that, you know, don't necessarily have big spending dollars on radio or television, but once you find them, it's you know, they're amazing restaurants. So it allows me to connect with those businesses where I might not have otherwise found them online or known about them.
Nova and Maria are planning on organizing Vmee events where users can meet and network.
In the future, we will be doing events to get people using the app, which will benefit local businesses here by bringing in new customers to meet and socialize.
We have to roll with the punches. You know, we have to go with the times. There was a time when, you know, the telephone was a new technology that we were using, and it dramatically changed, you know, how we do business and how we communicate, and apps are no different.
We'd love to see this in the future go to a global level.
I think if we have these spots around the world, people can be a new social app that will change the world, and people start going out and not just sitting at coffee shops with their computer. They will see the people that are past the computer and start talking with them. It's fun, it's interesting, it's a mystery, it's exciting.
With all of these constant advancements in technology, I can't help but wonder, what's going to be next? Well, I, for one, can't wait to find out. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Fiona Shedden.